Hello. What are other words? This is my apartment in Arizona. It's pretty small. It's considered a junior 1-bedroom, which basically means the bedroom is in a separate space, but it's all still pretty much one room. Decorating, big deal to me. In this space, I kind of wanted to adjust my typical style to fit the environment a little bit better. Our last room had a bit more of like a, which was in Connecticut, had a bit more, you know, more ornate frames, more kind of like antique-y. Okay, I wouldn't say antique-y, but it was like more like Parisian thing that I was going for. Here I'm trying to be a little bit more colorful, a little less ornate, because that feels more desert to me for some reason. I don't think I took any video of the space when it was empty, but I do have some poorly done pictures, so give you an idea of before and after. The key focuses for me when putting this space together was adding like a worktop to the kitchen that could also double as a study space. Then in the living room, I don't love a chaise lounger thing, but my siblings are coming to stay here in a month or two, and this is a very nice feature, is that it's a pull-out. Hello? Shall I do the rest of this segment like this? I think I will. I wanted to keep it not too expensive a project to furnish this place as it is. I spent way more money than I should have, but a lot of things are secondhand or like cheap that I kind of updated to fit my style a little bit more, like the console over there painted. There's a couple things if I was staying here longer term I would do. For example, there's no rug in here, but it's such a small space it would require a very specific sized rug that I would probably never have an opportunity to use again, so don't need a rug. Curtains is actually something I may have to do because the blinds don't really do a good job blocking out the light. Doesn't bother me so much, but when my husband comes to visit, it's gonna be a problem. The boy needs darkness, but you know, this abode is probably a 6-month project at the most, and then I'm out of here. So it's enough to make it feel like home, but I'm not gonna miss too much time. It took me about a month to pull this place together, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So as far as function goes, right when you come in, I have this console table here. You know, keys, wallet, AirPods, things like that. Just things that make me happy to look at. My growing horseshoe collection. And then, you know, I have stuff like receipts, stuff for printing. It just fell over. Grocery bags and accessories, and then I have extra shoe storage down here for less worn shoes. So I made this really structurally unsound shoe stand from some leftover hardboard from that project of making that art piece. Just got some posters, hanging storage, bags and hats and things. The Black Madonna watching over always. Kitchen. Like I said, I wanted whatever I brought in here to double as extra worktop, in addition to somewhere to sit. There are 2 chairs for this table. The other one I use as a nightstand because I don't really need a second chair. It's just me, but it makes it easier for me to stand here. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you? Nice to meet you, Sabrina.
Oh, Sabrina, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you live alone? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
wow.
me.
Yes. Wow.
I don't know what's going on. I have the door open to bring in light because I don't get very much. That's what I get. And I gotta meet people. Anyway, I have no idea what I was saying. I'm very proud of my dishware, so I took this cabinet off so you can see it. I don't know. It's a kitchen. I cook in here. It's where I keep my food. Lamp is a must, according to some people. I have overhead lighting, and this gives off little to no light, so it is what it is. This is a bottle of champagne I bought with the express purpose of using it for a candle. Honestly, when I'm here, like living by myself, I have no interest in drinking whatsoever. I literally just bought these glasses from Goodwill. These are the only like alcohol drinking glasses that I have, and I only bought them because I like the color and the shape. I have no intention on using these, but they're cool. The Aperol is also almost purely aesthetic. I bought it to go with the champagne. I made like 2 spritzes, as you can see. This is like a meal plan that I have not adhered to once. Little shelf. If you watch Caroline Winkler, she talks about like having little drink shelves. I usually use this for my phone when I'm washing dishes, to either FaceTime like with my husband or with my parents, or to watch stuff. Super handy. And I like the pop of neon. If you watch Paige Wassel, she talks about pops of neon. I have like 3 more of these, but I really don't have anywhere to put them. I guess I could put one over there. I might put one over there for continuity's sake, because it's kind of weird that it's the only one. Branches that I stole from outside. That concludes this part of the kitchen. I think I need to get down. Is this the worst angle of all time? Yes. Is it clear that this is my first time doing this? Anyways, I debated on this area for a really long time. I thought maybe I'd get like an over the stove shelf, but eventually I ended up with this setup with this little corner shelf thing, which I quite like. And it holds like my kettle, measuring spoons that are mostly decorative, not really good for measuring things. They're from Urban Outfitters, so that should tell you everything you need to know about their efficiency in terms of actually being kitchen tools. I have a spoon holder. That is an absolute must. If you don't have one of those, I assume you just put your spoon on the counter, and I'm not okay with that. Knife strip. Honestly, this is the best invention and the best thing in this kitchen by far. Like, it's so efficient. Here's where I know I'm gonna run into some controversy. And this is my trash can, which yes, I do keep on the counter. I just didn't really see a clear place to put like a big trash can. And also, I like how reachable it is. Like when I'm at the stove, I just pop it open. Oh my God, it's so full. Don't look at it. I just pop it open and then I throw my stuff in there and then it's done. And then because it's so small, I have to take it out like every 2 days, which I think is a good thing. That's just me. That's what I think. I know most of you will hate that. have no idea where I was in this project. Yes, I do. Okay. I didn't really need a coffee table, but I saw this table in like a antique store, and then I was thinking about it for like multiple weeks, and then I went back and I was like, if it's there, I'm gonna get it. And guess what? It was there. So I just keep some coasters here and keep my little journal so that it's a constant daily reminder that I should be journaling, even if I almost never do. The very best part of this apartment is this little shelf display thing. A lot of this is stuff that I brought from home, augmented with stuff from some Tucson antique malls that I absolutely did not need to go to. Underneath it is controlled chaos of actual storage. I have all of my class materials for the school I'm in right now. I have my crochet materials. Started crocheting in May. I'm not getting very far. And then I have like tech stuff, so I charge my laptop. So for the bedroom, keep it super simple. It's a place to sleep. I'm not really into like too much stimulation here. Honestly, the art is kind of a lot as it is, but because you can see it right from the entryway, that's kind of why I did that. And those are all just calendar pieces for an impressionist 12-month calendar that I got for Christmas a couple years ago that I just cut out and framed. I just made this bed. Oh well. You've seen it already. Bedroom is actually quite cozy, and I quite like it. I'm super proud of the job I did with this bedding. I find bedding really hard to get right. I think I did well here, to be honest. I did have to return the original sheets I got. I got a different stripe. Did not like it at all. It's because it was horizontal, and I wanted it to be vertical. That's it. That's the whole story about the sheets. I had this, I bought this from home, and I needed something from this side, so I figured something else that produces light would be sensible. But no one sleeps here because I live alone. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. Can you see the storage over here? I don't think so. Let me turn you. Over here is my storage. Additional storage. Actually, this apartment does have a lot of storage. So these are two cabinets that are like inset into the wall, built in. Is there a bug in there? Probably. This place is riddled with bugs. I mostly keep like boxes. I keep some boxes under my bed, some in there, and like equipment and stuff for the field that I'm not using. I recently just picked this up because it was like $7 at Goodwill, and eventually my husband will come to visit, and I'd like him to have somewhere to put his phone. So there you go, baby. Somewhere to put your phone. And this is my bedside table, which is the other chair from my dining set. I used one of my cabinet doors on the bottom to create a shelf. And then I have just like a little thing with like hand lotion, allergy meds if I ever feel an allergy coming on, nail oil that I never used but that I was like traumatized into buying because the last time I got my nails done, the The woman like took my hands and she like, you know, she studied them and she looked at me and like, in all seriousness was like, have you ever heard of nail oil? To which I said like, yeah, like cuticle oil. And she's like, yeah, you should get some. That was at the beginning of the appointment. So I just had to sit there in shame for the rest of it. And I've been carrying that for like 8 months. So it feels really good to get that off my chest. But yeah, that's why I have nail oil that I never use. Then the bathroom and closet area is kind of split up. So we've got the shower and toilet over here. This is the absolute best thing I bought in Ireland. Again, like if I was staying here longer term, maybe I would invest more effort into the bathroom area, like with a more decorative shower curtain, or I don't know. I tried to like color coordinate the mat to the towel, and then I just think this is adorable. Like it's so ornate for this otherwise basic ass bathroom. I just think that's funny. Store like toiletries and stuff in here. And then, yeah, pretty basic closet, civilians, army clothes. Keep those two nice and separate. It's a really nice big closet, so I could store everything and then some. I reckon that about does it. You can go now.